Hey everyone, welcome to group break number 239. Today we have a 4-box triple up of 2020-21 Upper Deck Series 2 Hobby. Kind of a different little break format. We're kind of experimenting in between, when Series 1-ish is coming out and kind of, trying to see, what product and formats are cool and, learn from them, and also just general fun value breaks. So if you've got any recommendations, let us know. Stuff like that. And yeah. So without further ado, let's get into the team randoms here. So 3 times on the names and 3 times on each group. This is, again, it's a triple up, so you get a team from Group A, Group B, and Group C. Group A is typically, the best teams. They're all the best teams. Group B is the second best, and then Group C is obviously like the worst 10 teams. In this case, there is one, because the NHL has 31 teams. There is one double up in Group C, which is Boston and LA, and honestly, combined they equal the next worst team, the next worst team in card quantity across the case on average. So it worked out pretty well that way. But yeah, anyways, let's get into the break. So 3 times on the names, 3 times on all of the team groupings. Who you line up with is who you get. Again, let's have some fun. Let's get some cool stuff. As always, here we go. Good luck. So 3 times on the names. And all the team pairings I've already put in here as well. I'll just show the groupings before we do the randoms. But once, twice, and 3rd time. Joseph on top, Steve on the bottom. There we go. And then, so again, these are all the teams and how they'll appear in random.org, but essentially like Group A, you've got Buffalo, Chicago, Minnesota, Montreal, New Jersey, Islanders, Rangers, Senators, Sharks, Canucks. For the most part, all these teams have kind of a top and young gun, except for San Jose. San Jose's got 5 young guns, and I mean, Chicago technically doesn't have a top young gun, but they've got 6 young guns, so that's kind of why they're in Group A. Group B is, you kind of solid teams with some young guns, and then Group C is kind of the teams that you're not quite, you wouldn't be super thrilled to get, but they can still have some potential. So, yeah. Anyways, they're all copied and pasted into random.org already, so that way we just don't have to switch over as much. So here we go. 3 times on Group A. Once, twice, and 3rd time. Sabres on top. Canucks on the bottom. That is shockingly similar to what it was. 3 times on Group B. Once, twice, and 3rd time. Again, there are some teams that are very close to the cutoffs in each tier. It's just, at the end of the day, it could change week to week into who's what. But for the most part, this will be the best breakdown for the product. And 3 times on Group C. Once, twice, and 3rd time. Flames on top, Yotes on the bottom. And remember, Boston and LA are combined. So here we go. Paste them in. Sorry, let me... let's just undo this. Paste plain formatting, and then increase the size. That is much better. Again, it is the exact same as what the random was. So here we go. Joseph, you've got the Sabres, the Blue Jackets, and the Flames. Galen, you've got the Wild, Leafs, and Flyers. Peter, you've got the Devils, Avalanche, and Red Wings. Bill, you've got Chicago, Edmonton, and St. Louis. Graham, you've got the Senators, the Golden Knights, and the Jets. Brent, you've got the Sharks, Capitals, and Boston and LA. Maxime, you've got 3 in a row. So you've got the Rangers, Hurricanes, Penguins, Habs, Panthers, Ducks, Islanders, Lightning, Predators. And Steve, you've got the Canucks, Stars, and the Coyotes. So there are your teams. I will get them into the team viewer. It'll just take a little bit longer because I got to paste all the teams downwards so that the thing doesn't get too upset at them. I'm going to paste all of them. Cross this off. Paste this in here. And 6 was Brent. Yes, perfect. Again, I'll just want to make sure that the team viewer shows up correctly here before I paste it. So just double check. All right, Maxime, Anaheim, Carolina, Florida, Montreal, Islanders, Rangers, Predators. Montreal, Predators, Islanders, Rangers, Penguins, Lightning. Yes, that's correct. Graham, Senators, Vegas, Jets. Senators, Vegas, Jets. All right, and then we'll do top Buffalo, Columbus, Calgary. Yep. All right, it looks correct. So again, if there's ever a discrepancy between the team viewer and the random results, it will always go to the random results. But yeah, hopefully we get some good stuff out of this. I know I'm looking forward to just different type of break formats. I know, would like to do some more hit-based stuff as well. So, but yeah, just before we kind of get started, again, we'll allow a couple minutes for trades. Just a couple little questions here is if anyone would be interested in doing OPG. That is scheduled to release. There's a checklist out now. That is scheduled to release on the 23rd of February. So that checklist is live. For those who missed it, Series 1 has gotten a slight bump back again. It's kind of when it comes out is when we'll do breaks for it, but no real firm date on that yet, unfortunately. So hopefully the second, but yeah. All right. So we're gonna do we'll do Series 2 for now, and then we'll do the Trilogy Mixer after. So if you're here for 238, just remember that'll be after this break, just because it was an older break and it sold out after this one. So yeah, let's don't see anything on the trip run either, so let's get started. Let me just get the garbage bag set up here. So, and if you were in the basketball break that happened on Tuesday, those cards got dropped off yesterday, so they should be getting shipped out any day now, by the end of the week. So I was able to squeak them in there. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Let's have some fun. Let's get some cool stuff. Again, we'd love to see, our third Kaprizov exclusives. But you can only ask for so much. We have opened up a lot of this. It'd be nice to honestly to get a different exclusives or a good clear cut. Honestly, a good clear cut would make up for it for me. So here we go. Because our clear cut luck has not been good. We'll do the rip and stack if you're unfamiliar with that. Pretty much we'll, as long as the base cards aren't stuck together, we'll open up half the box like this, stack them, and then we'll go through them. It just kind of is more fluid. And again, when you're dealing with Series 1, Series 2, or just high volume products, you're going to have a hit every, and they're fairly consistent, so you'll have a hit every X amount of packs. It just makes the break experience a little bit more fluid. Allows me to kind of focus on, just opening up the packs and then the going through everything, and yeah. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Hockey's back on after the All-Star game. Olympic hockey's on. Team Canada women are looking real strong. So, actually Canada's racking up quite a few bronze medals too, which is good to see. It's always my favorite part about the Olympics is seeing the people that set personal bests or and stuff like that, and that just are there to have fun, and obviously everyone's there to win, but there to have fun and do their best under high pressure. So here we go. Starting things off, Miller for the Rangers on the Young Guns. Again, all Young Guns will get top loaded and sleeved. Belzile for the Habs on the portraits. And a French variation of Jack Hughes for the Devils.
Wool for the Leafs. Byron for the Avs on the retro rookie. McLeod for the Oilers. Ben for the Stars on the canvas. Ben for the Stars on the canvas. Dellandrea for the Stars. And then Wool for the Leafs on the rookie portraits. Sen for the Devils on the Young Guns. Box filler of Chris Nyland for the Habs. So typically when you get those, you can get the clear cut Young Gun as well in the same box, but they're a case hit. So Regula for Chicago on the Young Guns. And Subban for the Devils and Krebs for Vegas, Canvas and Dazzlers. So solid first half. I mean, Young Guns weren't great. Again, got our French variation, not missing any inserts. It's fairly standard of a box. So, Mark, you weren't in the Series 2 one, were you? The straight Series 2 triple up, right? I think you were in the you're in the trilogy mixer, right? Yeah, you're in the trilogy mixer. This is the trilogy one's after this. So just because this break was scheduled for this time, and I know some people like the break time a little bit later, so trying to accommodate that, and also because otherwise I would have done that one first, just because when I upload the videos it's going to be 2:39 then 2:38, but yeah, no, you're in the other one, so you that'll be probably 4:45 still doable, probably around there. Ooh, Young Gun Canvas coming up. Some bad corners on the base cards there. We do have a clear cut Young Gun. We do have a clear cut Young Gun, so shaping up to be an 8 Young Gun box. Alright, yeah, see you in a bit. Here we go. Ooh, this is shaping up to be a real good box. Canvas of Eichel for the Sabres. He's close to returning. Belzile for the Habs. They just hired Martin St. Louis as their coach. Gonna be interesting. Hellebuck for the Jets. Yoel Levy for the Canucks. OPG Blue. Ingram for the Predators on the Portraits rookie. Skinner for the Oilers. That was 8, right? Yeah. On the Young Guns. This one, the corners started getting a little bit rough. Corners aren't super crisp on these. Like, it's going to be hard to... I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but there's like a little bit, like just in the bottom edge, there's a little bit. Like, if you're being really, really picky. And there we go. Nice little Tim Stützle, Young Gun Canvas for the Senators. So a good little box here to start us off. This one's, again, same thing, kind of fine. So those are thick card sleeves. Where are the thin card sleeves? Over there. There we go. All right. Well, I mean, hey, we got a box filler, a Stutzla Young Gun canvas. Not a bad start. And that was all base. We'll just go back through it quickly, but there will be no French because we hit a French on the other side. At least there shouldn't be. But we hit a card every 8 cards, so here we go. Pinot for the Capitals on the Young Guns. Oh my goodness. Well, I said I wanted to hit a good clear cut. How about a Stutzla for the Senators on the clear cut Young Guns? Ottawa, you just cleaned up. Holy cow. Graham. Stutzla on the clear cut Young Guns. Well, how about that? You get the Young Gun canvas and the clear cut in the same box, and you don't have to worry about hitting another card the rest of the break. I mean, even with just the canvas, you'd be fine, but like the clear cut is just gravy. Yellowstone for the Flames. Kiplinix for the Blue Jackets. And award winners for the Tampa Bay Lightning. So, hey, box 1. I mean, we're not gonna get better than that. So, okay, it'll be really hard to do better than that. Like, double Timmys. We are excited. You never know who's gonna hit. All right. Here we go. Box number 2. Because it's funny, when I saw the clear cut Young Gun, I'm just like, I think that's Stutzla. Like, I just saw the edge of it and just like, I think that's who I think it is. And sure enough, you can tell just kind of by his arm. It's the biggest giveaway on his card. It's a very sharp pointed elbow. Yeah, really good box 1. I mean, you know, we hit 2 case hits in a single box with a good clear cut Young Gun. Our base Young Guns weren't the best, but like, again, if you were to open up that box, you would be through the roof. So, again, if you were to open up 4 boxes and you got those 2 cards in 4 boxes, heck, if you were to open up 6 and you got those 2 cards in your 6 boxes, I think you'd be pretty happy. Even in a case, you'd be pretty happy in a case. So, because you can definitely do worse on both the canvas and clear cut front by a wide margin. All right, here we go. Vidimo for the Habs on the Young Guns. You'll levy for the Canucks on the portraits. This is not a French. Alexia for the Capitals. Nicolo for the Blues on the retro. Ottinger for the Stars on the rookie. Harkins for the Jets on the Young Gun canvas. And Makar on the award winners for the Avs. Stuart Skinner for the Oilers on the portraits. Crawley for the Rangers on the Young Guns. Dellandrea for the Stars on the rookie materials. Pius Suter for Chicago on the Young Guns. Vegas for, or William Karlsson for Vegas on that. And Bill, I'll throw up the team viewer. You got Edmonton, so, but I mean, you're on mute, so that also doesn't help. But. But yeah, I mean, really good start. I just kept the base to the side because we didn't hit a French yet, so that way we can go through them in case there's not one in this side, and I can double check to make sure I didn't miss it. But we also didn't hit the Dazzler's canvas, and they're typically in the same side. Chicago and Edmonton should net you a bunch of cards, though. Yeah, there's... Oh, no, that's a red. Because Chicago and Edmonton, I think, are actually like two of the highest card quantity teams in the product. So. Alright. Here we go. We do have the Dazzler's canvas, so we'll probably have it in the French here. Angelo for the Penguins, and yep, Dustin Brown for the Kings on the French. Ingram for the Predators, so that means we don't need this anymore. Yo Levy for the Canucks on the retro. Entwistle for Chicago. Teravainen for the Hurricanes. Romanov with the off-center foiling for the Habs on the Young Guns. Reduke for Vegas. McLeod for the Oilers. Malay for the Capitals. Joseph Woll for the Leafs on the red rookie. Those are case hits as well. Leonard for the Sharks. Schmaltz for the Coyotes and Yossi for the Predators. Canvas and Dazzlers. All right. Box 2. Not as good as box 1, but I mean when you average it out, you're happy. Yeah, fan arts are super tough to pull. We went like probably 15 cases without one. I don't know how many we've opened up actually, but we went a lot of cases without one. They got 2 in like a week. And none since. So yeah, the original fan arts were the Fanimations were my favorite. The new ones, like, some of them I like, some of them I don't like, but and it's all up to the artist, right? So it's the artist's interpretation. Like, that's the cool part about them, is that there's going to be people that really like them, and there's going to be people that like chase after certain ones as opposed to others. But I thought about doing that set because I think it'd be a lot of fun, but it also like be really expensive and hard to do. All right, box 3. Here we go. Yeah, I'd love to get more Fanimations. So I'd love to get an exclusives or a high gloss here as well, but we've already got a really good clear cut Young Gun, and you can't complain about anytime you even do like a case break, honestly, and you get like a top 10 clear cut, especially like top 5, you can't complain too much. Just because, like, you know, there's 50 Young Guns, and for you to get one of the best ones is really good. That's kind of what you're banking on when you're doing a case, is that you're hoping you get one of the good, like one of the good clear cuts, because you should get one, and a bunch of the other good young guns. All right. There we go. Next stack of box 3. Here we go. Pino for the Capitals, doubling up and a triple up. Robertson for the Leafs on the rookie portraits. Kivaranta for the Stars. Harley for the Stars. Ottinger for the Stars. Lee for the Islanders. Man, that's a team that's in a lot of trouble cap-wise. Like, especially with how bad their performance has been this year. So they might bounce back next year. This year's a weird year. So Ty Smith for the Devils on the Young Guns. Byron for the Avs and Byron for the Habs on the Portraits and French variation. Ingram for the Predators. Vanacek for the Capitals. Entwistle for Chicago. Tavares for the Leafs. That was a start. Ty Smith is generally regarded as a good young gun in the crop, so he'll probably, we might get like Lincoln in. Yeah, grading is one of those things, like, it's tough, right? Because, like, you want to get it graded. I mean, you can go to, like, a cheaper option, but obviously then you're sacrificing part of the reason why you're getting it graded, especially if you're just looking to sell it, so. Dude, my cat got me good today. Yeah, nice pull on the Kaprizov. Alright, here we go. Let's get on to the next one. And we got a Foodie rookie materials for the Blue Jackets. Definitely dinged up on the corners, so as a heads up. Chatfield for the Canucks on the Young Guns. Ovechkin for the Capitals. Makar for the Avs. Larry for the Penguins. Hagel for Chicago on the Young Guns. These are all stuck together. There you go. Reduke for Vegas. We got a yellow rookie portraits coming up. Those are to 99. Vanacek for the Capitals on the rookie portraits. There we go. Those are all done. Alright. Turkov for the Columbus Blue Jackets on the Young Guns. Let me get that off, and there we go. Yeah, come on. Alright, that's just one. This is two. There we go. Hate when the base gets stuck together. Ooh, it's a Panther. Could it be Marchman? Nope. Prisky for the Panthers. To 99 on the yellow rookie portraits. Sorry, this is really tedious. There we go. Vidimo for the Habs on the Young Guns. Rip and Stack looks like works a lot better when the cards aren't stuck together because you don't have to pry them apart. It's just a base card. And ending on the Canvas Dazzlers, these are all base. We got Pavelski for the Stars. There's a... And Kubalik for Chicago. There we go. Oh, I hate base that's stuck together. It's my least favorite thing. Outside of OPG packs. Let me make sure that caveat's in there because ugh. Yeah. Yeah, so like if you're keeping for personal collection, honestly you could go to like, if you're not so much caring about value and stuff, you can go to some of the like newer grading companies. I know a lot of people like Hybrid Grading Alliance. Again, they all have their pros and cons, so like make sure you do your research. I mean, if you're in Canada, Mint's always an option. But I believe that over time, it's that situation is going to eventually improve. So. There we go. Box 4, final box. I mean, hey. And if you're going to tell me we're going to get a Stutzla Clear Cut Young Gun, I would have said that's a good break. So, yeah, like if you're grading just for your personal collection, like don't be afraid to go to like some of the like the reputable companies, but like, you know, not the big names, because and like honestly they are probably tougher graders on average. Some of them at least, but sending them off and stuff, like most of the sites do a good job about that. Yeah. So, I mean, obviously the big two are like PSA and BGS. Beckett is like, I don't know what Beckett's pricing is at. I honestly haven't checked in a long time just because the situation is crazy and it doesn't make sense for me to send off cards to get graded, at least the cards that I have in my collection. But like Mint is a good one to look at for Canada. If you're a Canadian base, there's like there's some slight issues with every company. No one is ever perfect. So Robertson for the Leafs and Yokoharu for the Sabres. Those are like kind of, you know, those two are interesting. There's like a forensic grading company that I was looking at that was kind of interesting as well. Regula for Chicago. There's like the Hybrid Grading Alliance. Kratzoff for the Rangers. I'm not the biggest fan of them because like if I am paying to get a card grade, I want the value increase. Vanchek for the Capitals, and I like having a database for the cards, so there's just like no number that you can, you know, easily look up. Stamkos for the Lightning. At least to my knowledge, this was when they first came out. That could have changed, right? So, and Hoglander for the Canucks on the Young Guns. Nice one there. Hopefully he can turn it around. Mikolo for the Blues. So, but yeah, Mint might not be horrible. I don't know what their wait times are like. They definitely might not be horrible though. Bowers for the Avs. I've known people that have got stuff sent to them and stuff. Bowers for the Avs. And like they've been a little bit tougher on the grades. So Bowers for the Avs. That's 3 straight Bowers. Bauer power. Ustmenko for the Flyers. It's not a Bauer. Tatar for the Habs. And that's end of the box. Or end of the first half. So. And just making sure, not missing anything. We hit our French, so we shouldn't have anything else. But yeah, those would be the main two that I like that come to mind for me. So, I can drop you a link between breaks. And like no official, like nothing official in terms of endorsement or anything like that. Just like if you're in Canada, because like the big problem if you're in Canada too is also like paying for insurance can get really expensive, and tracking and stuff. So, and every company has different requirements for what you need to send it in. Like there's people that switch to you have to only use card savers, you can't use top loaders, and I'm a bit paranoid about shipping in a card saver compared to a top loader, so oh yeah, okay, if you're in the States and like, yeah, I can definitely try and find a few. Ooh, we got a French young gun coming up here. Bobrovsky for the Panthers, I think at least. Kivlenix for the Blue Jackets. Always sad seeing that card. Latuno for the Sharks on the rookie materials. Brome for the Red Wings. Hackenpah for the Ducks. Draisaitl for the Oilers. That is a clear-cut Stützle. We got a Dubois for the Blue Jackets and a Kravtsov for the Rangers. Canvas and Dazzlers. Ooh, boy. Oh, no, it's just a checklist. Never mind, it's not French. We have a random between Buffalo and Ottawa, though, for the Stützle Cousins Young Gun checklist. So we'll random that off at the end of the break. It does have a very, like, the corner, I just noticed it. The corner is a little bit flipped up. Yeah, the first box produced the Stützle canvas and the clear cut, so. Gustav Lindstrom for the Red Wings on the MVP. Colors and contours to 250. Malay for the Capitals. So we doubled up on a decent number of young guns, which is kind of unfortunate. Larmy for the Penguins. And Harley for the Stars. So that is how the break goes. But like overall, we hit tons of clear. Actually, I just noticed on the corner, it looks like it's a little bit lifted up on the Lindstrom, just as a heads up. So, but yeah, overall pretty solid. Nothing. I mean, okay, no, I would say nothing. I was about to say nothing amazing, but no, we got a Stützle clear cut young, and that's pretty amazing. So, I'm excited about that. So let's do the random 3 times, and then I will answer all the questions and stuff after that. So Ottawa, Buff, team random. So 3 times. Once, twice, and 3rd time. Buffalo. That's fair. Ottawa, you had your share. So yeah, quick break recap. I mean, we got 3 jersey cards actually. Dellandrea, Foodie, and Latuno. So I mean, we beat the odds there. Got a box filler of Nealon. I mean, we got MVP pros and prospects of Lindstrom, Hoglander, Prisky on the 99, Ty Smith, Romanov, Suter, and kind of Miller were our big name young guns. And then like second best of the break is the Stützle canvas. Hail break. Pretty easy. Stützle, clear cut. Love to see it. Anyways, that's 239. Up next is 238.